Okay, guess what time it is? It is summertime and look at what my garden's producing. Giant zucchini. I'm so excited because last year I had 2 zucchini plants and I got just 2 zucchinis. So this is the start of the season. I've already gotten 2 zucchinis. And just in time, I bought this spiralizer. And what it does is it creates noodles out of your vegetables. So this is how it works. I'm just going to turn the handle. There's 3 blades that you get with it. And all you do is you just turn the handle and you see the noodles coming out. And it's that easy. And you can make these pretty quickly. We're trying to reduce our pasta intake. Kind of cut down on the flour and the, all the carbs, but look how beautiful these long noodles are. Let me try to get that in the frame there. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the colander. And really doesn't waste that much. I'll show you. Like that. That's it. And so I went ahead and I made a pesto. Kind of looks super green here. Let me see if I can get it in the frame there. I know it's very green. But I made it out of kale and I got some fresh basil from the garden I grew, that herb garden. So I have lots of basil and some parsley and garlic. I harvested some garlic and I cured it, so put that in there. I'm going to go ahead and add some tomatoes and I might even add some clams, so I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, part 2. I've got in the pan some garlic scape that I froze in olive oil. Actually using that, you know how you make the herbs with ice cubes. So I got that in the pan, and I also have some onions here. And I'm going to go ahead and just a little bit of onion and throw that in. So I decided I'm going to make like 2 sauces. I'm going to have the kale basil pesto sauce, and then I'm going to have like a tomato basil sauce. And I don't really have tomatoes yet. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of late from last year, but I do still have some canned tomatoes, so I'm going to use those. That in and heat it up. Okay, I only got a little bit of that tomato sauce because I was out watering my backyard and I was trying to get it to reduce, and it was very liquidy when I added the canned tomatoes. And just trying to keep things real. Oh, look at that. So only a little bit of sauce is there, but so we'll have, a lot of pesto and a little bit of tomato. Okay, I cleaned the pan, and one way of cleaning the pan, easy way, is just fill it with water and let it boil. If you ever burn a pan really bad like that, and then it comes right off. So I would lift up the pan, but the water's boiling again, so I'm not going to do that. But here I've got my zucchini spirals that I've salted and let sit for 30 minutes and drained, and now my water is starting to boil. I don't know if you can hear that or not. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the noodles into all these strands into the water here. And you don't want these too mushy. The reason why you salt it is to get the moisture out, and so that they get some of that water out. Zucchini is a very waterlogged type of vegetable. So let's see if you could, oh, you can kind of see that here. I'll tilt it. There you go. So I'm just going to let it sit in there for a couple minutes. Sorry, that's the microwave. I'm making clams from Trader Joe's. Have you ever had these? These are excellent. These are the steamer clams, and for under $5, I think these are $4.50, you can have a nice linguine dinner. But I like a lot of clams, so I'm going to actually also add a can of clams. Okay. So you're just trying to make it like al dente. That's pretty good. You want the zucchini spirals to be a little on the soft side, but not mushy. So I'm going to go ahead and drain this now. Okay, noodles have been drained. The texture looks really good. And now I'm just going to take some of my pesto and I'm going to go ahead and add it to there. And then I can mix it in. When I made the kale pesto, I blanched the kale before adding it to the blender, the Vitamix. I think it just tastes better, and it definitely liquefies better. And I did add some of the water, but I think next time I'll add a little less water because it does make it a little watery, but it's still going to be good. Okay, that's a lot of good green there. And then lastly, I went ahead and added some red pepper chili flakes to this. So I'll add that on top. And then of course, I'm going to add my clams. Okay, so here are the clams, and they look great. I think I'll take it to the table and let my husband decide whether or not he wants the clams, and we'll just spoon it on if we want. And then lastly, I would add some cheese. So here we go. I added the clams, and I went ahead and added a little bit of the Parmesan. And the last thing I'm going to do is garnish it with some more basil and chopped parsley. And there you go. You've got a nice linguine dish that is carb-free and healthy. Bon appetit! Thanks a lot for watching, and I appreciate your comments, likes, and subscribes. Have a great day. Until next time.